First call here coming from the shotgun.
Freeze! Here we go. Start. Let's go.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Well, maybe the rest of the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
Hey, smash Broncos!
This is Walker on second. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Extra DB out there for the Finns. Third down.
Get it!
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Completed to his running back. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Trying to locate it. Oh, no, he lost it.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sidelines are best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
First down, here's Tua. That's caught, Devon Achane. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
They motion Waddle over left. On first down, here's Tagovailoa. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Right, let's go. Hey, out, down. Hey, long.
Throwing again here on second. Tagovailoa. Completed over the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
21G, 21G. Out.
Going on third. Tagovailoa. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins tie this game 7-7.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to Stocks. First and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. That was a Fatu Melifonwu there to make the play.
Hey, check that. 3.
at the 23-yard line.
Ready, hut. Check up.
Running with Walker again. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it.
Let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
15 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down. A gain of 16
Check smash.
yards.
Check smash.
First down, Seahawks.
Ready, go. Ready.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
He'll expect more from himself in those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Ready. 19. Go.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. On the move, past the 40. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. There it is, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks break the tie here in the first. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Dolphins 7. Jason Myers.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Get set. Step. Hey, 21 to it.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Couldn't find a completion on first down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
This, our last play of the quarter.
Ready.
Tua now from the gun. That's brought in by Westbrook-Ikhine. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of 1. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They'll have it 3rd and 3. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Waddle makes the catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down now, ball at the 33.
33-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's Tagovailoa again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready. Watson up. Hey, 21 TA. Step. Solo left Zion.
Tua off the play fake. Finds him on the slant. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Turbo 2, ice jab. Ice jab, turbo 2, ice jab.
With the shotgun, they'll give it to H2H. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
You're right here. Ready? Turbo 1, high. Long. Hey. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. Second down now, 7 to go.
20, TX. 44.
And the gun, Tagovailoa. Short pass brought in. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Ready. 21G, 21. Watson, Oscar. Let's go. Hey, 21 TA.
Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. Tagovailoa's hits. The ball is out. It looks like the offense got that one back. Yes, they did. They pounce on it inside the 10. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Scott. Ready, T. What's it?
To throw, Tagovailoa. Catch made. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Has room down the left sideline, into the red zone. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks take the lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7.
Dolphins 14. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Man in motion here.
Solo left Zion. Turbo 1, high. Whoa, hey.
Running back sent in motion.
Solo left Zion.
First down, Tagovailoa to throw. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After the sack, defense has got to be feeling good. Here comes 2nd and 12.
20, TX.
Trying to throw this from the gun. It's a big strike to Hill. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down from the 42. They've got a man in motion.
Watson out. Let's go.
1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
70 Lions.
One final shot before the half. Buying some time right. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did he say no?
No. No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. All set to go now from the 35.
A gain of 14. First down, Seattle.
Bronco 80.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense came at the perfect time.
And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
To Jackson Smith and Jigba. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and just 2 to go.
70 Ranger.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Buys time, rolling right. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line.
Faster.
Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up
Looking to throw.
and 1.
Chased out to his right. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
And the Seahawks.
Walker on first down. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Down beyond the
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Milrow from the gun. Throw left side, caught by Smith-Njigba. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And off to Walker from the gun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Yes, and everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Ready.
From the gun, Milrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Ready. Hawk, step. Check smash. Ready.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Rolling out to his left. And he's going to be out of bounds a couple yards short of what they needed. Let's see if they try their luck now on this fourth down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Now they'll get some time to mold this decision. They'll have fourth and goal after the break. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. An important attempt coming up here for Jason Myers. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Myers' kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a two-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. They kick the running back in motion. First down, here's Tua. Absolutely fires this one right side. They connect on the deep shot. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
21G.
Now Tua to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Receiver in motion going left.
Watson, Oscar. Solo left Zion. Hey, 21 TX.
Throwing again here on second. Tagovailoa. He's going deep. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
20 TX. Out.
Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on third. Oh, no. They get him yet again. Rick Woolen with the IN.
Now from a stadium that's hosted NFL games since 2007, the International Series continues inside iconic Wembley Stadium, the capital city of London, England, hosting the NFL again. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Detroit Lions. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And off we go from Wembley. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10. Their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Lions. Let's go.
First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Big lineman Aline McNeil ends the play there.
Brings up second and 9.
From the 25, here's second down and 9.
Ready. Panthers 60, Panthers.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. With the jig to the left side, he's gone. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 7 yards.
Third and 2, now Milrow. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he will have the Seahawks first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that fourth down conversion.
Panther Street, Panther Street. Let's go now.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9. At the 45.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 9.
Come on. Ready.
From the gun, it's Milrow. That's complete. It's Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he will go all the way. Jackson Smith-Njigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm. And that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead.
Jason Myers to kick off for
After the
Seattle.
TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Here's Williams on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Value. Hold on.
Right to the air. Here's Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
On second down, Goff will go right back to Laporta. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. It is a big play there for the Lions. It's a gain of 43 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Torrey Horton now to return it. Ooh. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 72. Let's go.
Now Milrow on first down. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
Ready. Crack all 80. Ready, right?
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pick.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On second down, here's Milrow. That's caught. It's A.J. Barner, the tight end.
A.J. Barner. A gain of 14. First down, Seahawks.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. More from Wembley after this. It's the International Series on EA Sports. Here's first and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Cougar 19. 79. Cougar 19.
Out of the gun. It's Milrow. There's a short one taken in by Barner. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down.
Get it. Get hurt.
Here's Walker. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It will give him 4 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolf. Third.
Right there. Ready. They'll go play action with Milrow. Taking off, and they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
First and goal, Seattle.
Craft roll 80. Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hurt. Let's go.
Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Makes the score Seahawks 14, Lions 7. Jason Myers to kick off.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Super. Hey, let's go. Go. Cut.
On first and 10, here's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second and a yard.
What's that?
Here's Goff. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver.
Brings up
Third down coming up.
1.
I had a rule, Mike, when I was playing that if the ball hit either of my hands, it was a drop. You don't get paid in the NFL to make the easy ones. You get paid in the NFL to make them all. And I think that's a catch he's got to come down with.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he'll have the first down. They'll get him up around the 37.
A gain of 3 yards.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
First down. First and 10.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. In trouble, and down he goes. Derek Hall in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the gun, it's Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Brings up third and 11.
Now, Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. Down the right sideline. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15.
Yards on the play.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
This one caught at the 4. Now timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
180! Super!
On fourth down, Goff. That is Amon-Ra, safe round. Touchdown, Detroit.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
That's going to be caught in the end zone, and they take the lead by 1.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Ready.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Eagles.
Here's Milrow to throw. Exiting the pocket right. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So it is a 1-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
DC Super 66. What?
That's quickly out to Williams. He's going to get this to the 37-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. From the 44 now. Here's 2nd and 4. To throw is gone. That's caught by Gibbs. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down. After a gain of 7.
That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36.
They hand it to Gibbs. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A 7-yard
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 3. Once again, it's Gibbs. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's gone. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion. Continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
2nd down, they need 3.
At the 15-yard line.
Here we go.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
So as he's saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Forced out left. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Maverick wall. Shot. Hey, 70.
On 2nd and 10, it's gone. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Goff to throw. That's holding at the 2. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more of the NFL International Series after this. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Now you want. Wait, 20.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. Now he'll work his way out right. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll be brought down at about the 13-yard line.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line.
Come to 50.
They'll throw on 1st down with Milroe. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 15-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Milroe. And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th. But they will turn it over on down.
Turnover on down.
Shell. Maverick. Turbo.
On 1st down, it's Goff. He's got it inside the 5. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Good. 4 on Lions. 1st down.
Hey, Shell.
1st and goal at the 40-yard line.
Gibbs. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal.
Brought down by Ernest Jones. A pick up
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
Wait, what?
To throw is Goff. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. From the 2-yard line yet again, what can they do on 3rd and goal? That is caught out wide on the RPO. The offense will stay out trying to get this final yard. It is 4th and goal. They'll try it now with Gibbs. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now Walker. And he'll be brought down at about the 13-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Walker. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Alex Anzalone on the tackle.
Here's 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
At the 17.
They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. Out of the gun. It's Milroe. Got it with Smith in Jigba. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8 yards.
First down, Seattle.
Here we go. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Throwing is Milrow. And he's not able to get away. He does manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll set up second down. Timeout Seahawks, that is their second, and they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
They go with Walker. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. This offense still has the one timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Now they burn the timeout. They're in that gray area. You might be able to get in 2 plays, but maybe just one left in this game. We'll see.
Go check, go check.
On 1st down, it's Milrow. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Take a shot. Downfield. Looking for a pop. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to do it. Their late comeback bid comes up short as time has expired in this game. So it's a win here for the Lions. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long from London. From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olson and Jason Myers has us set to get started. Off we go in the rain here in Seattle. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Yellow.
Mahomes quickly out to Rice. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Forced to his right. He runs with it. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. So 31 yards on this play. A second big one in a row and another first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. First and 10.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Motion man is Rice.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Play action here. Mahomes. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
A loss of 16 yards. It's second down.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. On the run to the right. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Throwing now, Mahomes. Forced out wide. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. Now Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
The first carry for the Spartan. Kenneth Walker. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
Come on. At the 49-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
They'll run the draw with Walker. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Ready.
From the 44-yard line. Here's second and 5.
Here we go. Set. Gotta be lying. Go.
Now Milrow. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 12 yards.
It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Seahawks first down. Here's a handoff to Walker. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 5. To the air, it's Milrow. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Hey, smash Bronco. Back.
Shotgun run now with Walker. KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
It's fourth down.
Let's go now. 19.
He'll try and throw for it with Milrow. He'll try and get there on the ground. And they will take their final timeout of this half. And of note, since they're out of timeouts, they cannot challenge for the remainder of this half. On first and 10, here comes Walker. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 21-yard line.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter. They've got it second down and 12 to go.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18. Ready.
They'll go play action with Milroe. Now he takes off. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
On third down, Milroe. Throw right side, hauled in by Cup. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Go! Bronco 80. Go!
Here's Walker. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
Down at the 2-yard line. A gain of 7 brings up second and goal.
Ready, ready.
Here now, second down and goal.
Street, street. Ready, ready. Get up.
On play action, Milroe. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown, Seattle. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Nico Romeo to bring it back. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Yellow.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He's going to try it here again. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
Moving to his right. He's going to look downfield once again. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his third and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. And this ball incomplete on third down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. That's going to be caught. And this is going to backfire in a big way. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Seattle Seahawks. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and this is Spencer Schrader to get things rolling. And off we go from Lumen Field. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Let's go now. Hook. Third. Right there, right. Let's go.
They'll run it for the first time. Here comes Zach Charbonnet. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
Ready. Play action. It's Milroe. Now he'll run. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
For us Seahawks.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Just.
Now they'll throw it with Milroe. Flush to his right. He's going to run it. And with defenders closing in, he says enough is enough and slides to a halt there.
It's a gain of 30.
A big play there on the scramble. And even 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 31.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive going.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
No gain on the play.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
31-yard line.
Ready. 18 Cardinal.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
60 Bison. Ready.
From the gun, it's Milroe. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively offensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Seahawks are out to an early 3-0 lead. 3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Here comes Amir Abdullah on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 20. 8-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
In motion is Warren. They bring the tight end in motion.
Let's go.
On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. So, from 37, here's second down and 2.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
They'll go again here with Taylor. He'll push forward for about a yard. Byron Murphy there on the stop. Third and a yard.
Alert! Alert!
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter as they've got it with 4th down coming up.
Ready, set. Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's put.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he will have the first down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much, but they do convert to keep the drive going.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Derek Hall there to bring him down.
It's a pickup of 3.
Second down, they need 7.
Trap 50, trap 50. Here we go.
From the gun, Richardson. That one intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And the Seahawks will have great field position right around midfield.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10
Got it. Ready?
at their own 49-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready, ready.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard.
Come
Brings
on,
up
come on.
2nd and 11.
Cover
At their
19.
48-yard line.
Milrose. With the jig to left side, he's got it. He's to the 15. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out. From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Seattle Seahawks taking on themselves.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olson and Jason Myers has a set to get started. Off we go in the rain here in Seattle. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olson and Jason Myers has a set to get started. And off we go from Lumen Field. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Allen gonna throw to get things going. A pass, caught by the veteran. That's Brandon Cooks. And he's gonna be marked down up around the 33. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. From the gun, it's Allen. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
That's another Bills. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard
To the air once more is Allen. That's right side, taken in by Cooks. And this takes it into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for Bills. 1st down. Tight. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
One more time going up top with Allen. Right back to Cooks. He's got another one. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 5. 56. 12-yard line.
Throwing again. It's Allen. He'll find Shakir open right side. And he'll take this one in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
On the return, here comes Horton. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready, break. Ready.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. He gets this up close to the 1st down. Mark him at the 32.
He's tackled
3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd down.
60 Bison.
Now Milroe. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw again is Milroe. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. 3rd down and 9.
19, Tiger.
And 9.
To the air, it's Milroe. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
A loss of 7. It's 4th down.
So it's fourth down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. Khalil Shakir returning for the Bills. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
The Bills take over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. That's into the hands of the veteran Cooks. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he will score! Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively, because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. On the return, here comes Horton. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Here's Milroe to throw. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. We are through one. 13-0 is our score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment.
10 at the 38-yard line.
Seahawks football beginning this second quarter as they've got it with first and 10.
Go, Champ. Go, Champ. Let's go.
First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. Up the sideline, past midfield. And you'll finally be tracked down at the Bills' 32-yard line.
It's a gain of 29.
That pickup good for 29 yards.
Ready?
Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go. Shot. Bronco, 19, Charger, 19, Charger.
The run up the middle. It's Walker. Good blocking to the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown Seahawks.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks are on the board. It's now 13-7. From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Allen now on second down. Cook's able to pull that one in. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Seattle after this. Second and 5. From the gun, Josh Allen. The man, that's the veteran, Cooks. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
56.
From the gun, here is Allen. That is intercepted. Picked off by Josh Jones. And the Seahawks are going to take possession.
Allen's pass intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10.
On the
Their
6.
own 34-yard line.
Here we go. 60 Eagles.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll get about 5.
Let's go.
They'll work now on second and 4.
Hairston on the stop. A 6-yard pickup.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
Come on. 70 Timberwolves. 19 Lions.
On first and 10, it's Milrow. He runs with it, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Bills signal that they have it, and they do.
On the play. Recovered by the Bills.
Alert!
Throwing now, Allen here on first down. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line.
And the Bills first down. First and 10.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. He's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Straight ahead, it's Golden, and he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Timeout Seahawks, that is their second, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
Check smash.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Go, Reed, go. 60 Bison. Ready.
On play action, Milrow under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Joey Bosa.
5 times a Pro Bowler, that's Joey Bosa in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. Now Seattle will use the final timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
From the gun, It's Milrow. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
And their only realistic chance to end the half with points is to throw the ball near the sideline, gain as many yards as you can, and then hopefully either get yourself in position to kick the field goal or at the very least in position where you can attempt a Hail Mary.
3rd and long.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions. Ready.
Throwing is Milrow. Headed left, buying time. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Milrow. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here comes Horton. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19.
Now Milrow on 1st down. With the jig the left side, he's got it. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
Regular play action now with Milrow. Joey Bosa gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
70 Timberwolves.
Now it's Milrow. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
It's 3rd down. It's a passing down. You know they're going to bring pressure. We've seen it time and time again. But as we've seen, this offensive line, they just haven't been able to handle the different looks the defense has thrown at them, and the sacks keep piling up.
Shakir to return. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. 13
yards on the play. That's good for the Bills. 1st down.
1st and 10, and it's Allen. This one complete to Palmer. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
12 yards. That's another Bills. 1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down, Bills.
A run up the middle with Cook. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From a couple of yards shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. He'll get this across midfield to about the 49. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. Gets a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
That's another Bills first down. A gain of 14.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's taken in. It gains Cook. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. The fourth quarter begins with a run by Cook, but he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. A carry for Cook. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Alert!
It's 2nd and 8.
Hey, hold on.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. This one's caught at the 4. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
That's another Bills first down. First and goal, Buffalo.
Hook. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Stop short of the goal line. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. One more time with Cook. And he barrels his way into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown, Bills.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And a good return here. He is out of bounds, up past the 30.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, at least come off the field and catch their breath.
And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
70 Timberwolf. Ready,
Milroe throwing on 2nd down. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Here we go, here we go. Check out.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Ready?
They'll try and throw for it with Milroe. A dive and a catch. Incredible. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight.
First and 10 at the 30.
Throwing again, it's Milroe. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 32-yard line.
They'll come up now for second down. Milroe. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Intended for Jackson Smith-Njigba. Incomplete. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Stop. Gun.
On first down, it's Allen. This pass right side taken in by Cooks. Second and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. He connects with Palmer on that one. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. From the gun, here is Allen. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Pass is kicked is good. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 20. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back from the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. To throw on first and 10, Allen. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love.
Allen's pass intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Get it.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's 1st down. Now Milrow taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And the Bills are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Alert!
On the handoff, this is Cook. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So a road win here for the Bills. They proved much the best in this one. They get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Renamed in late 2020, there's a look at Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Here we go in a rematch of Super Bowl 48. The Seahawks and Broncos are underway. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll go play action with Nix. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Here's second and 10. To throw is Nix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now it's Nix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 43. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Denver.
On play action, here's Nix. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Nix's pass. Intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Deputy! 1918!
And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll look to throw. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
60 boxes, 60
Gain of 19 yards. And the Seahawks first down. First and 10.
Walker now on first and 10. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Go.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. From the 32-yard line now, here's a second down and 9. Back to throw here. And complete to Smith and Jigba. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 20-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. We're scoreless after one. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Hurt. Hurt.
They'll toss this out right to Walker. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Talanoa Hufanga in on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now 2nd and 9.
Go! 70 Timberwolves.
He'll drop to throw. This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D lineman almost had it. But 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Like, it's been this negative ways he just got back to the line of scrimmage. But when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as you're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Here's Nix. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
It's 2nd down.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. A handoff running left is Dobbins. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Nix to the air. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Cortland Sutton, 28 yards. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Seahawks 3. Will Lutz to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he returns this to the 22.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Let's go now.
And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
Looking to throw. Going right back to Smith and Jigba. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that will bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll stick with the passing game as he makes the throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Go check.
He was covered by Patrick Surtain.
70 Rangers. Get Cougar 19. Steady.
Back to throw again. He'll try and do this himself. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
They'll look to throw here. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Able to fight through one tackle. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches.
Ready.
They'll try for the first with Walker. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Hey, smash.
It would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So they get the conversion on 4th, and now from the 25, they operate with a 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles. 19-18.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Now.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Jason Myers for the Seahawk field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he's watching that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
On the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready. Third. 19 tight. 19 tight. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Good footwork at the 30. And he's taken down inside the 30. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by touchdown. And they've got to be sick over that opening kickoff. They get the ball, hoping to go down and score, and just like that, they cough it up. The other team scores.
So much for the best laid plans. The offense spent all their time in the locker room at halftime plotting, getting the ball back, taking it downfield, and putting 6 points on the board. I just wonder, do they have a 12-point drive in them now? What a way to start the half.
All changed in the blink of an eye. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is up to 5.
Seahawks 9.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 24.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. Oh, at least they got points on the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And the Broncos get there and take him down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Open man is Barner, the tight end. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
20. That's good for a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, it's Walker. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
At their 48-yard line.
They'll drop the throw. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. DJ Jones collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Pass to 60, pass to 60.
Back to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 39.
That's another Seahawks first down.
They'll set up a throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. He completes this to Walker. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
They'll set up to throw. Smith and Jigba hauling it in on the out route. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 28.
And the Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. First and 10 here.
70 Timberwolves. Go Chaps, go Chaps.
Now to the ground. Here's Walker. It was D.J. Jones who was there for the tackle. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave them with a third down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
On the set.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Hawk 70. Ready.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
Go street.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. But they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hurt. Hurt. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Oh, I know it goes against the grain here. It totally goes against it, but you've got to drop the ball in that situation. He makes the catch, but he loses yards and doesn't get out of bounds.
Here we go, shot. 70 Lions. Ready.
Back to throw. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down.
Ready,
well, the defense circling now. 4th down and 7.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check, Bobcat.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on first down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if he picked up the first down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to second and one is probably better than picking up the first down because in college football, the clock stops with every first down and actually aids the defense in that situation.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
2 yards still to go. Third down now. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he is going to have the Broncos first, and that should be the capper.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Broncos first down.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And he's going to have the Broncos first down as he gets this up past the 30.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Broncos first down.
Dobbins trying the left side.
Oh, he shifts past him. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Seattle, so long, everybody.